rides. And behind me right now is my new motorcycle. I just had this delivered. This is Jason D from Jason D's Trucking Services. He just delivered my father's motorcycle out here to Alberta. Very good price, and I'm shipping the other motorcycle off to my cousin in Halifax. Jason got the first motorcycle here. It's in awesome condition. So if you're moving anything in North America, what I did is across Canada, this is your guy.
Import, export, anything you need.
This is my new to me 2021 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. This motorcycle was actually purchased brand new by my father. He made me a really good deal on this bike that I would have just been completely stupid to not take. I took delivery of this last Tuesday, and just in shipping and sitting in storage for the winter, it's got a little bit of dust and dirt and whatnot sitting on it. What the plan is I'm going to take a piece of plywood, put it down in the driveway. I'm going to back the bike out, I'm going to rinse it off, and I'll give her a quick wash, roll her back in, and then I'll use like the quick detailer on it. We're just coming out of a deep freeze right now. It was, geez, I think it was like minus 30 last week or something, and this morning it was like 8 degrees. The temperature swing is just like all over the place. Backing her out that way when I go to bring it back in, because my driveway is on a little bit of a slope. I'd like to be able to just ride it in without a lot of trouble. I'll shut this girl off now. This is what I'm going to be washing it with. I use this to get like all the muck and crap off my quad. I used this to wash my bikes last year, so should be decent enough for this thing. Let that soak in there. Man, this pressure washer pisses me off. I'll start at the front and work my way back. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but it is windy as heck out. My neighbors probably think I'm just out to lunch right now. I think that'll do for now. Closed off and back in the garage. Oh, I didn't think about how this is going to turn my driveway into a sheet of ice. It was 8 degrees earlier, and now it's 3 degrees, which means everything's going to start freezing. Grab microfiber cloth. I don't want to get a wet butt. Not a fan of wet butt. Ooh. That was almost bad. Now that I've got it clean and all the dust and dirt and crap off it from shipping, I'm going to give her a wipe down with some detailer here. This particular motorcycle, the paint color is called River Rock Gray. It kind of changes back and forth depending on the lighting. If it's like a root beer color or like a gray color. I think where we're inside right now, it's a little bit more of a root beer color, but outside in the sun, it's a little bit more of a gray. Oh, holy crap. This color is incredible. Trying to keep a black motorcycle clean is such a pain in the butt. You wash it, and then instantly, as soon as you get it outside, it's dirty. This thing, it should hide like pollen and dust a little bit better. I think for the next little while at least, I'm gonna keep the Sportster. When my father comes up to visit, it'd be nice to get out on the bikes with him. Unfortunately, we live on opposite sides of the country, so I don't really get to see my parents or hang out with them a whole lot, so it's always appreciated. You get to spend a little bit of time with them. That looks so much better. I think one thing that I'm going to get for this motorcycle is the hard lowers. I really like those on my Ultra for the highway rides and keeping all the rain and whatnot off my shins and my ankles. This motorcycle is going to be getting an intake, an exhaust, and a tuner at some point. I don't know if that's going to be this year or not, but that's one thing that I did notice is this bike is a little bit quieter than the Ultra. I read a quote a couple years ago, and it says, we're all racing to a red light. Enjoy the ride. So that's kind of a philosophy that I'm trying to implement in my life. So here's the first side done. You can see my reflection in the motorcycle. Generally, when I'm detailing things like this, I try to work my way around. Like I'll start at the top and then work my way around. But I didn't do that this time, I guess. I'm just sitting here running my mouth and spraying this bike down. I'm going to try to get some longer trips done this year. I'd actually like to leave the country. I'd like to go down to Montana or something. It'd be kind of cool to maybe go to Sturgis at some point. I don't really see that being a priority for me this year, but I won't rule it out as a possibility for a few years from now. Oh, got a phone call from a friend. Hello. Not a whole lot, man, just out in the garage. This thing's got just over 24,000 kilometers on it. It's powered by the Milwaukee-Eight 107 cubic inch, where it's a 2021. They made all the fixes to the oiling system. The possibility of this thing blowing up are significantly lower. What I have planned for this thing, I would like to do a set of pipes. I would like to do a different air cleaner, or at least like a high flow filter and a tuner. We'll see what the season brings. I'm not in a rush to spend all of that money. Probably the first thing that I'm going to do though is I'm going to replace that headlight with an LED. I think that's going to do it for this video. I wish that I could take this out for a test ride and show you guys how she goes down the highway, but unfortunately there's still a ton of snow and ice on the roads, and it's probably going to be that way for the next few weeks. You're probably going to see a lot of this in probably within like the next month or so. If you watch to the end, I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video next week. Thanks.